Well, the best part about sports, there's no script. And yet, sports often makes the best movies, which is why this weekend is the first ever Houston International Sports Film Festival. Discovery Green is the setting for wins, losses, and everything in between. More than a dozen films highlighting megastars, previously untold stories, and discrimination in sports.
Yeah, I mean, the quality has far exceeded my expectations.
Josh Merwin is the organizer.
And I think the range of films that we've gotten have exceeded what I thought we would get. And then also just kind of fitting into the social consciousness of what's going on in the world.
Merwin believes the festival is the first major event at Discovery Green since the pandemic, and it has the support of Houston Mayor Sylvester Turner.
Through the power of sports and film.
George Foreman will be featured.
George, you think you're so tough, why don't you become a boxer?
Along with Althea Gibson, and Merwin's own film about Tomball native and UT baseball player Carson Kiner's need for a kidney transplant.
I'm down to 16% kidney function.
Merwin's plan now is this first sports film festival will be the first of many.
And I think it'll be a big stepping stone to kind of bring more film production here and creating more storytellers in Houston.
And here's what you need to know. June 4th through the 6th, most of it at Discovery Green. Best of all, it's free, and you can hear more from Josh on Daniel Gotera's podcast.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. Even if you're not a sports fan, those stories are always so compelling.
Yep.